Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing this soft, pretty romantic look for you. It would be great for Valentine's, and someone noted recently that they would like this kind of look for their wedding, and I thought, yeah, this would make a really great bridal look as well, just because it's like very feminine and soft. I did use my Naked 3 palette, but I do want to say that you definitely can substitute these shades with what you may already have in your collection. You don't have to have this palette to recreate this look. I decided to pull out my L'Oreal Hip Duos because some of these shades are very similar to the shades that I use in that palette. Like this dark shade right here and this taupe shade is similar to the one that I applied over my lid. So you could definitely work with what you've got. Let's get right into it. Starting with my Shiseido SPF, I like to use this as a mattifying base. It just works really well to control my oil, so that's why I'm only applying it in the T-zone area where I get oily. And then my BB cream with a dot of foundation just to give it a little bit more color and a warm undertone. And I'm only using this brush, honestly, to mix the two together and dot it over my face, but I like to blend it all in with my fingers. This has pretty much been my foundation routine lately, just very minimal. And then I'm also going to highlight and conceal underneath the eyes because they're dark there, and center of the forehead, down the nose, chin, and around the mouth. And once again, just blending that all in with your fingers because just the littlest things can really brighten your complexion and make it look great. And then of course, a dusting of powder to lock it all in, and it's just really going to set it if you do have oily skin as well. Brows. So I'm using this pencil from Wet n Wild in the shade Taupe and just outlining the top and bottom and filling in any sparse areas for a fuller but still soft look. Alright, now onto the eye makeup. I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Fergie Take on the Day eyeshadow primer and just applying that all over the lid as well as underneath, blending that in. Then we're going to grab our Naked 3 palette and a blending brush, and I'm using this shade which has like a nice peachy kind of pinky undertone. Satin finish, nothing too shimmery, and just adding some warmth and dimension there. Then I'm going to take this taupe color and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. I just love how taupe makes your eyes glow. It has a really pretty glow to it. I'm going to take this deeper grayish taupe shade and then apply that to the outer edge of the eye, outer half, and then just going back with the blending brush and just blending out the edges. And then I'm going to take this, I want to call it like a sparkly black cherry color. It's just a really dark shade. It almost looks black there, as you can see. And using a smaller detailed brush, I'd recommend something a little bit stiffer so that you have more control. And I'm just going to smudge that against my top lash line and then wing it out. And I'm just blurring out any harsh edges above as if we're just smoking out the liner already. And then with very light, swift motions, I'm just going to apply a bit of the color right in the outer V. And then just patting another layer right by the lash line because that's where I want it to be the darkest. Now going into this M waterliner, I'm going to rim my waterline very lightly and then just smudge a bit on the outer half. You could also use a gel liner. I went ahead and used the same pencil and lined my upper lash line. Now I'm going to take this white liner and apply it into my inner tear duct area and just soften that out to the center. And then I'm going to take Strange, which is a matte shade, and just set that. Apply a bit underneath my brows as well. And then I'm going to take Dust, which is kind of like a sparkling shade, and so I'm literally just dusting that on the center. And then I'm going to take that grayish taupe, that deeper shade, and then set the liner and sort of soften it out with an angled brush. And then of course we've got to curl the lashes. I'm just going to curl them to prepare them for some false lashes. False lashes are of course optional. I'm going to use this Maybelline Big Eyes mascara. I'm kind of just trying to use it up. It's actually not really my favorite, to be honest. And then I'm going to use these very natural lashes from Kiss using my Duo lash glue and just applying that on. After the glue dries, you can use a gel or a liquid liner and go right over the band to further blend it in. Now we're going to contour the face and add some color with bronzer. So I'm just applying that to the contours of my cheeks, sides of the lower region of my nose, forehead, jawline. You can also apply some on your neck. And I totally forgot to actually contour my eyes, so I'm using the matte shades from the palette. You could use your bronzer for this too, and just applying that right into my crease. Alright, the last finishing touches. I'm going to use this kind of like tawny pink matte shade on the cheeks, this nude peachy pink shade on the lips, and then this NYX gloss and apple strudel right over the top. I love it, love it. And we're done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If the look looks familiar, it is because it's pretty much the same look as in this previous video if you haven't watched it yet. The only thing is I was wearing a cream blush and I was wearing my L'Oreal Butterfly Mascara instead of false lashes, but otherwise, it's the same look. See you guys next time. Bye!